Alright, so here today I wanted to quickly talk about some mistakes to kind of avoid. First off, it's a great time to do this because King Wolf has appeared just now, and this is a way to get an insane amount of gold. So just make sure you do this whenever it pops up. Don't be stupid and like miss it. All you literally gotta do is hit go now and just head over there to wherever it takes you, and then just get heaps of Yule, right? Which is gold basically in this game, right? Is it Yule or Yule or Yule? It's one of those things. I forget, but again, just farm the stage over here. Whenever it pops up, currently on level 3 here, it pops up randomly. I don't know if there's like a time frame or whatever that this thing has, but it just randomly pops up. Whenever it pops up, just literally go and farm it, and you're good to go. It helps. It's good. It's worth it. Do it. Don't miss this ever, right? Don't do it. I'm gonna do it real quick. All right, be right back. With that out of the way, a few things that I wanted to talk about here today. So I'm just gonna try and compile all these things into one. First off, don't let your income sit over 100%. Don't be like me, bro. I haven't logged in for a little bit today because I've been just doing other stuff. But first, there's a few things that I wanted to go through. First, I already did my intro. Like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. But yes, there's in this game, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. There's one system that literally did not occur to me until I started farming this account, right? Because again, I told you I have the other accounts. I've been farming those, seeing how they went. I randomly switched to this account just because I wanted to like redo some of the progression that I did because I messed up on those accounts. And one thing that I learned, all right, there is no need for you to stall on story because guess what? In story, in this game, you can rent unlimited characters to actually progress. First off, this is the biggest tip ever, and I cannot believe no one's talking about this, or maybe they are, I just missed it. But I have not. No one told me this was a thing. And when I learned it myself, I'm like, wait a minute, my number's not going down. What's happening here, right? It should go down. It's not going down. So when you're going through story, when you're going through a story stage, if you go over here to ready up, right, when it's boss battle. You go over here to assisting mages, or whatever. Click this. You can now rent a mage, correct? If I were to rent a mage right now, real quick, I already rented for today already, right? All I had to do was reset to find out what mage that I liked. I found a mage. I pushed whatever I needed to. Let's say I rent this mage, right? If I were to, let's just rent this one for whatever. If I were to rent this one, I were to beat the stage, I were to do anything, this will not deduct. You will still have max of this entire thing, correct? Which is an insane mechanic. It is a mechanic that will help you push story as much as you can. If you have some friends that are some absolute whales, if you're in a squad that has some absolute whales in it, first off, that's going to help you. Beyond that, just random people that you meet over here, they will help you push this so much, it's not even funny. And sitting back and not doing story is the dumbest thing you can ever do. Because again, you're pushing, you're increasing your level cap, whatever. You're doing a lot of stuff to kind of push. You'll get a lot of currency also to level up characters, which is going to be helpful throughout everything. So you do not ever want to be sitting here and not pushing story. And when I pushed story, originally it was hard. I was like, I'm getting stuck here. The power deficits are being a little bit, cringe, and they're kind of screwing me. And then I realized that over here, I can just assist the mage, right? And when I was doing it, I assisted the mage like 15 times, pushed all the story in like maybe what, 1 or 2 days, and I'm at this point right now after a day or two, and it's insane. It's like an insane mechanic that I didn't see many people talking about. And while you're also doing this, keep in mind you're gonna get these friendship coins, and when you get these friendship coins, you can hop over here to the summons tab and pick up something pretty cool here. If we were to go down to friendship summon, you have this, so while you're doing that, you're actually gaining more stuff here out of push here. So always just have it. So again, you get some, better skill pages, I guess. That's what this banner has, which, it is what it is, right? But that is there. So just please keep that in mind. That is a very, very good mechanic that if you were to not know, it's going to halt you freaking an insane amount. So please, when you're pushing story, just make sure you can go and assist the mage, and you'll get, again, friendship coins, and you'll push. So it's kind of a win-win, all right? It's kind of a win-win. So get to it, all right? Get to it. All right, so next up here, I loaded up an alt account that I had. This is a different account, right? This is an account that, I don't know which one this is. This is one of the accounts, right? So what I basically did was I started a bunch of accounts, and then I just logged in every single day for a bunch of days when I started originally. So this account's on the 7th day over here. But there's some things that I wanted to show you, which you should not be not doing. So this account is like a scrapped account at this point. I'm not using this anymore, but I wanted to show it to you, right? Basically, if you were to miss your intermediate or advanced challenges, there are some big things in this game that you have to realize, right? Over here, so in order to do this right now, I have to collect the daily mission final reward 5 times. If I don't do that, this whole mission is dead to me. Like, I can do all this stuff over here, but not doing this one absolutely destroys this entire mission, okay? Now, beyond that, if you do this, where you miss these 20 days, so you have to log in 20 days and do your dailies. In this game, right, compared to others, it's not that hard to finish up your dailies, actually, in comparison. It's pretty freaking easy. It's like your normal routine, plus additional 1 or 2 things. That's it. Now, if you miss 20 of these, you automatically lose out on, first, a key of reunion, which you do not want to miss out on, and you lose out on a versatile or a universal mage piece. If you miss out on this mage piece, you should at that point just quit the game, because it's like, bro, you would never want to miss out on this currency, all right? It's a very big thing. It gives you basically a dupe to any character universally, which is why it's called universal mage piece. Now, in this, all right, clearly, I've already missed so many days. If I miss any more, basically, I'm kind of screwed. But that's what it is. You do not want to miss this. This is, I scrubbed this account, so I want to show it to you. That it's like, if you really were to do this, you're absolutely just halting progression so heavily. Also, you're losing 820. Let me not even start this, but half or what, 3/4 of a multi here, which is stupid in itself. And then losing out on this, you know what I mean? It's kind of stupid. The only way to get this is literally advanced mission. So just keep that in mind. You never, ever want to be missing out on this stuff here. Otherwise, it will screw you completely. All right, please keep that in mind. This resets basically, I think, every month or something like that, so just keep that in mind also. But 20 days, right? That's all you gotta do. You gotta do your dailies for 20 days, all right? There's no such thing as just logging in. It's do your dailies for 20 days. You cannot miss that, or it's GG's basically, correct? Yeah. Next up, a thing that I learned on my own accord, which I later learned that people were talking about this and telling not to do. Someone in my Discord reminded me about this. But I leveled my character up over here, Lotus, to 81. I was like, okay, let me do that. Now, when I did that, I immediately realized how much of a mistake I made, because you have to know that for me to push, let's say this now, right? So if I want to go to just 85, I am spending this much over here, correct? I'm spending that much. Let me just do this even better. Let me just show it to you as an example. If I hit max, I'm spending 52 of these LR mage like XP pots or whatever. That is insane. That is insane to only go up that little amount, where I'm telling you now, it is not worth it to push your characters with mage XP. It is not. You know how much stamina I'm going to burn just to get enough mage XP pots to do this? It's going to be a nightmare. Where I'm going to tell you, and this is like the too long didn't read, do not level up a character past 80. It's not going to be good to you. Like, let's say I do this, right? So if I were to level up Mimosa, you just saw that's going to take forever. Again, with, you know, Lotus and whatnot. If I go over here and level this character up, that's all I'm using in comparison, correct? To get to 80. Past 80, I would not level up the character. Like, once you get the character level R, LR, right, level R, LR, right? Once you do that, just use, like, you know, EXP food, and then do it that way, where you farm stages and get it that way, naturally. Because at a point, it's going to be like a cap where you don't want to be pushing to 100, where it's going to just halt your entire progression on the aspect of you burnt all that stamina to get all those pots, used all those pots for what reason, when you're going to be farming stages anyways, for rather bond, for gear, for whatever. You'll be increasing gradually your own way the XP itself. So why do that, right? That's a big little thing just to kind of mention, and I later realized that after just one level, it's insane that you're using that many LR pieces, and you're getting what? You know what I mean? Like 8 levels, dude. Nah, it's not for me. 7 levels actually, because again, you already pushed much into this, so it's kind of mediocre. Let me just see from a standard character who's literally basically zeroed out, right? Being 80. All that I can go with all that is 8 levels, 8.5 levels. I don't know about that one, so don't do it. Real quick, just don't miss out on this. It's like the last tab over here. Just scroll to the bottom. It's just a quick little tip. Just make sure to claim this every single day. You probably play for 90 minutes anyway, so just click it and you're done. Again, if you have a PC, run it on an emulator and just, you know, leave it open. Or leave it open on your phone. It'll drain your battery, but just do this. Don't miss this. It's an extra freebie thing, right? Don't do it. Also, last but not least, I'll just include this in here. There's a thing over here with Vanessa that you might run into. I haven't run into it just yet, but it requires a shared mage piece, which... don't do it. If it ever pops up and it says shared mage piece, don't be, you know, crafting whatever piece that, you know, kind of costs that. If you do that, you just automatically, like, ruin your account, because those things are rare. Beyond that, with this thing over here, the Gateway of Reunion, you actually have a mission which will require you to beat limited challenges. And if let's just say you forget a few days of limited challenges, you lose out on a character. Please keep this in mind. Never miss out on limited challenges, regardless of anything, because again, it pushes score. It also gives you a crap ton of rewards, which again are shared mage pieces, right? And you do not want to miss out on shared mage pieces. So today, I can do 3 over here, 1 over here, 1 over here, 1 over here, being 6 altogether per day. It'll take like 4 or 5 days to do one of the missions that are in Gateway of Reunion. So please, just don't miss out on it. Try to be taking care of that. Also, in this game, like missing out on sort of the aspect of some things, they're tied to the point of they want you to log in every day and do them things, because it really doesn't take too long. So just realize that now. Same way with the missions over here. Missing out on that monthly is the stupidest thing you could ever do, because that's a universal mage piece. That's huge. Now missing out on this over here misses out on a free SSR. Also missing out on this misses out on shared mage pieces, which are also very rare currency. So it's like, in the end of the day, it's like you don't want to miss out on any of that stuff, correct? So it's all tied in one way to another, to be where if you miss out on a few days of it, you lost the entire challenge, because those few days mattered so heavily at the end of the day of the challenge, where it's like, don't do it, right? With that really being it, though, just wanted to quickly mention those things, because I realized that on the other account that I missed a few things, and I was like, damn. Well then, so just quick little mistakes. Don't make these things. Don't mess them up. have fun with everything. Keep grinding the game, and good luck with everything. I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Peace out. And enjoy. Again, just a quick little video to get those things out. Just wanted to run through some topics that I quickly learned as my progression. As I hopped to this account, some things that I switched up, where I did make on my other account that I just chose not to make here. So hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have fun. That's been for me. Just a quick little video. Bendy.